So we're picking up where we've left off on our lessons. And I want you to get him to lunge that nice slow trot around you that you would love to just ride through the daisies and use your energy to just to basically you're getting him to respond to you and be really good friends and really slow. See how slow you can get him. If you can see if he's about to walk, you would, if you were on him, you'd squeeze that little bit, like yesterday when he would get that trot and he's almost about to walk. Notice his rhythm, each step, how it hits the ground, his muscles, his body moves. And then notice if it's about to walk, how that rhythm starts to give you warning and his mind starts to give you warning. If you really watch what he's thinking, his ear, his expressions, he'll give you warning. Even his muscle structure will start to change. And his stride and his rhythm will start to change. And you can see like, wow, he's going to walk. And that would be when you would ask him to keep going. And you wouldn't want to chase him and be too firm with him and get more than you want, because you want to keep him in that wonderful relationship you've got going on. So you're going to try to get where your mind sees that. And you're going to apply the right amount that makes him keep going. So if you're too passive, like you were there, he's not going to keep going. He's just going to keep walking. And pretty soon, he's going to figure that out and he's going to start testing and seeing if like, I don't really have to do this with her. He's there. So I can see it quite a few steps out that he's about to try you and see if he really has to be engaged in this relationship. And you need to get to where you see that coming right there. Step to the right a little. Yeah. Remember that your body language, you can step to the right to ask him to keep going. Just like you can step to the left and ask him to slow down. Ask him to go. So now we have this sort of, I'm going to call it wishy-washy communication going on. He's figured it out, just like I said. About 3 times, he decided that he didn't have to go.
Trot.
And about the 4th time,
Trot.
you pretty much lost him. And he thought, oh, I don't have to really do anything, which is what's going on now. So you're left with having to step up to the plate and say, oh, I'm getting mad. I keep on trying and trying and trying. Now you listen to me. And now he's rebelling because of that. And you've still lost him. So somehow you've got to diplomatically apply these skills that gets his attention and says, hey, we're a partnership now. You and me, I'm calm, I'm sensitive, I'm quiet. I've got a gift to get along with anybody. But you're going to have to respect that gift. And so now you've got to get his attention and get him to respect you. The dropping the nose to the ground is a sign that he's paying attention to you. He's got one eye and one ear on you. He's paying attention. He almost thought of walking, but you've got him going right now. So now you got to sense it sooner. If he starts to change and he gets a little tired of doing what he's doing, a little bored, a little out of breath, it doesn't matter. The excuses don't matter. He still has to pay attention to you. He still has to do his 50% share with this partnership that you've got with him. And he's lucky that you've got this magic gift of being calm. A lot of people would react different, and they wouldn't be so calm. You just have to learn to get confident in your gift of being calm and make him also listen to you. Like, hey, don't treat me like this. I'm nice. You have no right to treat me like this and test me. So sometimes you might have to come out of your comfort zone and be a little firmer when you see that he's thinking right there of not playing his part. Ask him to keep going. Tell him, remind him right there. He's thinking. I see him thinking. He's wondering what you're going to do. He's thinking right now, if I were to walk, I'm thinking about it. I'm not positive she's in charge. So sometimes you do. Sometimes you got to give a little glare or more. Little more. Tell him to pay attention to you. Good. Now, you be the one in this partnership to ask him to walk. You just take your energy out, see if you can get him just to come to that walk, but now keep him walking. Oh, get him going again. Push him on. Push either way, that direction. Snap, yep, don't get too far behind him. Snap that whip and tell him to go. Tell him to move right now before he gets too involved in his own brain here. Just like you've been going to the left, you can push him. You can change directions or you can push them on this new direction. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you get decisive right now. Tell them to go. One way or the other. You can get mean and mad without getting hurtful. It's like you're going to find there's people in life, because you're so nice, sometimes you're going to be in a position of, hey man, don't take advantage of me. I knew what to do. You're not going to walk on me. I'll still be nice to you, but you're going to pay attention to me. I've done nothing wrong here. Sometimes the wrong is just lack of authority, a lack of confidence. Push them on to the... Sometimes when they go... Okay, go ahead. Things are happening faster than I can talk. If that happens again, get his attention and say, fine, you want to go the other way? Go the other way, but you're going to listen to me. And then your reward as he listens to you is to take that energy out and let him feel that you're relaxed now. I got mad at you, but I still love you. Okay, tell him to trot. Now, you're losing his attention. You need to be a little bit more confident. When I say the word firm, I could word this different ways. I can say you need to be a little more firm. Sometimes that's not the right word. If you're just more confident, like right there, he's thinking of walking. Right there, get more confident. Like, no, we're going on. And he will pay attention. So there was nothing mean and mad. It was just, hey, I do know what I'm talking about. He's thinking, you can see a lot of thoughts going on in this horse's mind. He's still being good. He's just starting to wonder again where you and he belong with each other. Push him on right there a little. When he starts dropping his head, he's actually starting to get pretty submissive and he's really connected with you. Okay, you're going to find a way to get him to walk again, but don't let him stop. Just let him walk. So you're just going to use your body language to reward and sort of take your firmness out of it. Good, but keep enough confidence that says, yeah, I love you. I had to get after you a little. Now we're just going to be passive and we're going to walk, but we're not being so passive that you take advantage of me. Okay, ask him to trot again. Anytime that he starts losing that connection, work ethic, whatever you want to call it, you're going to re-ask. Same principles apply when you ride him. Same principles mirror your own life. You will start to see this someday. Keep him going. Good. Okay, ask him to walk again. But keep walking up. Step back a little. Step back to the left. To your right. I'm sorry, behind the hip. Behind the hip. Yep. Push him forward. Don't let him turn around. Good. So you have to do a little dance with the horse. I showed you once and I'll show you in another lesson. When you take your energy out of there and you almost are in front of the shoulder, or you take your energy out of your own body and turn your shoulders, whatever it takes to ask him to walk, you're only asking him to walk. You don't want him to stop. If you stay in that passive zone, he's going to stop. He's going to turn around even, because you're taking from his energy. So when you do that, you have to take your energy out and get a little ahead of him. And then you almost got to do a little dance back to the right to say, no, we're going to walk, but we're going to keep going here. We're going to take a break, but we're going to keep going. We're not stopping. We're not turning around. And it starts to get very smooth between the two of you. It's really awesome. Ask him to trot again. If he doesn't listen, be more confident about it. So it's more like you're getting firm, or you're telling him, be confident. If you know the answer, raise your hand to the teacher. I do know this answer. That's kind of what it's like. Keep pushing him. Don't let him walk. Pay attention to what he's talking about. I like that he's dropping his head, but I want you to take advantage of that and realize that you guys have a chance to be really connected here. Don't lose that. Okay, now you're going to ask him to walk, but you're going to stay on charge. You're going to do a little, take your energy out, and as soon as he starts breaking to the walk, go back to working position. Don't let him turn around, okay? Good, and good try. So you did just a hair too much. Be a little more diplomatic. Ask him to walk with your body. Step a little to the left of his shoulder. Good, walk to the right. Keep him, excellent. It was a little bit halty and wasn't perfect, but you got the job done extremely well. He's still paying attention to you. Do you see what we're doing here? It's just like when you ride him. It's going to be the same way. When you're trotting around those cones and you feel that walk coming, be a little more confident. Okay, you're gonna ask him to stop with your body. Good. And walk on up to him and give him a big hug. And a big kiss on that big muzzle. Okay.